Hey, hello guys. Good evening, and of course, welcome to Forex Network Group. Today is another section of our weekly Forex our trading review, where we're going through the Forex market trying to check out what are we going to expect for the next trading week. As usual, today I've got 8 different pairs which I've already checked out on the higher time frame, did my analysis on the lower time frame, and also got my entry and my exit. So that is what I will be sharing with you right now. So as I said, I won't be bothering maybe going to the analysis or how I got it, but all I have to do is just to give you the key points, to tell you the structures which I'm seeing and which currently give me the view of the trade which I'll be expecting or which I'll be having on my watch list for the next trading week. So not wasting much of time, let's start right now. Okay, the first one we'll be checking out is the Aussie dollar. Let's go to the Euro dollar first. That's the Euro USD. Okay, let me clear all these structures. I used to mark the previous structures as usual. Okay, good, they're all clear right now. So those that be following my channel, you know, particularly if I do use, sorry please, I do use the 4 hour chart or the daily chart for my analysis, but I prefer using the 1 hour for my entering. Then for my exits, I can use any of them. Sometimes I can use my trailing stop, while sometimes I can still use my 4 hour, the 1 hour to set my exit. So let's go into today. For the Euro USD, as you can see, the market has been breaking previous structures of highs and forming new highs, and of course that means what market is forming a series of what higher highs and higher lows, and the market on the situation where the market is forming a series of higher highs and higher lows. Of course, what we're going to be expecting to do is what trade along with the market, as they always say that the market is your friend. So since the market is forming a series of what higher highs and higher lows, what do you look for? We look for a break of previous structure, the retest of that structure, and of course possible continuation of that previous structure, and that's what we'll be checking out now. Okay, this is the 4 hour chart. So first, as you can see, let me use this to mark just this. You can see that the market is going towards forming series of what higher highs and higher lows. So what we're going to expecting break of previous structure and forming new ones. This was a previous structure the market is currently respecting. Sorry, let me move this. Okay, then let me use this to mark this particular structure. Sorry for that. Okay, so this is the structure which the market is currently respecting. So why do I think this structure will hold? How do I think what I think is going to make this structure to hold? Is because if you follow my channel, if you listen to what I'll be putting out, you can recall I say when you have a volatility into a previous structure, there is an high chance or there's good chance that the market is likely to what to continue that previous movement which it was moving. That means the market maybe add a little of volatility into a previous, like more like a very volatile candle coming into a previous structure, maybe a previous resistance, a previous support. That means there is chances of the market continuing its previous movement, and that's what we have here. You can see the previous bear candle with this particular one was actually of a good momentum, followed by another good momentum, but what got ejected when it got to this previous level right here. So getting this ejection, showing us this week getting ejected up. So what we're going to be expecting to do next is for what is to expect the bulls to come back into this market, and of course that's what we can see. You can see the bulls coming into the market with the what with the green candle. Unfortunately enough for us, the market closed right with the sorry please, the market closed right with the bulls still in the market. So what we're going to be expecting, remember, everything I told you is being formed. We have series of what higher highs and higher lows. We have the market breaking previous structure and forming a level of what retest. Now we are having what is called what the double bottom right on that what on that previous level of resistance, which became our support at this level. So what we're going to be expecting, we expect what to go long on this particular trade. And where we're going long, once the market opens, we already see our confirmation. But for further confirmation, because at times the market may open with a gap, the market may open with a low momentum candles, the market may open with signs of the bear still in control of the market. But whichever way or whatever happens, if the market happens to continue in this way, then we can go long on this market. Otherwise, if maybe the market open with a gap to the downside, showing that the best are still in control, what's the always for is for the market still breaking this our previous structure, this blue structure which I do right here. If the market maybe goes down, break this particular structure, have a little retest, just as it did at this level, have a little retest of that structure, then we can watch. We can go long on that market with our stop loss below that previous structure, and of course our first take profit will be at this level of high. Then if it breaks above just like this, have a little retest of that particular structure and show signs of continuation, then we can move our stop loss from where it was, which is at this level, to this new level right here. I really hope that is understood. I really hope you understand what I just said now. Remember, you can watch this video over and over again to make sure you get everything I said clearly. Sorry. Okay, so let's still continue into the market. The next we'll be checking out is the Hugo Jpy. Let me just put the phone on flight mode to avoid. Okay, good. So that way we will not have any form of distraction. Okay, let's take the next, which is the Hugo Jpy. Okay, here's it. Similar stuff and similar structure still with the Euro USD. So I don't really think I need to say much about this. Let me just mark the structure so it can be clearer. This is the structure the market is currently respecting. Currently on that level, forming the same structure as that of what of our previous Euro USD. But let's now check out something. You can see the market here formed what a little bit of what lower high than what and lower low at this point. So if you're taking this particular trade, once the market open, what you're going to be doing is what you wait for the market to break above this particular level right here. That's breaking this trend line, which is at this particular level of low. So once it breaks that particular level, show a little bit of retest and show signs of continuation. I know what I really want to see at that level, which gives me signs of a continuation. That's the low momentum candles. I want to see the bullish engulfing. I want to see the weak rejection. I want to see I just want to see signs of the boost coming into the market, maybe with good volatility, bull candle. So once I can see all those ones at this particular level right here, then I can go long still on this particular trade, just as that of what of the Euro USD. And of course, where's my stop loss going to be? If the market happens to maybe continue at this level right here, that means my stop loss is going to be below this previous low right here, probably below this previous structure. And my first take profit is going to be this level of high. But if it breaks above it, show signs of retest, then I can what continue riding along with the market. So that's what I'll be expecting to do on the Hugo Jpy. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next one we'll be checking out is the pound USD. I think let me clear this first. Oh no, let me clear this. Good. Let's check out the pound USD. I think this is it. Yeah, good. Let me just check to make sure this is the latest. Don't want to be back. I just want to make sure this is the latest to avoid analyzing previous charts. Okay, but let's see mark our structure on this. So this is the level. Imagine the 4-hour charts. So let's just zoom this right here. Okay, let's go to the 1 hour to make it a little bit clearer for us. Good. So this is what we have now. Let's move this. That level right here. Okay, good. This is the latest chart. So let me just put it off. I remember analyze this particular market. Okay, let's put the phone back on flight mode. That's to maybe avoid any form of distraction. Okay, so you can see the market has been obeying this particular trend line. So we expect the market to continue obeying this particular trend line. Why? Because if you check at this level, the market keeps forming a series of what of lower of higher high right here. You can see a little of higher low and higher high, then forming a little bit of what of the same level with that particular market. which tells us that there's a little. Let me just use this to mark this at this level. So what are we going to be expecting? The market can do just two things at this level. So the first thing it can do is probably maybe break below this. If that happens, then we expect the market to come to this level. But if it shows signs of continuation at this level, then what we're going to expect is for market to break above this particular zone, give a little bit of a test, then we can go along with this market. I repeat, if the market comes down, maybe break below this trend line, then wait for the market to come to this level. If it doesn't get to this particular level, once it starts showing you signs of continuation, I'm sure you know the signs of continuation at this level right now. So if you don't still know the signs of continuation, please do where to hit me in the comment section. Just drop a comment there to tell me I want me to give you maybe a video on how to detect the end of a particular pullback. How do you detect it? So if you want that particular video, you can drop in the comment section. So let's go straight into the continuation of this particular analysis. Yeah. So as I said, if the market, let me just remove this to make it clearer. Then let's go back. If the market breaks below this particular trend line, we expect to come to this level. Remember, we are not trading yet. Then if we get to this level, they start showing you what signs of the boost coming back into the market. Then you can go long on this market with our stop loss at this previous low right here, and of course our first take profits will be at this level of high. But if the market obey this trend line, then start showing signs of continuation. Remember, you can't take trade at this level. Where we put your stop loss, okay, let's say you put your stop loss at this level, then your take profit is there. It's not logically reasonable enough, because your risk reward ratio might not be too encouraging. So that's what we expect. If the market maybe start showing signs of continuation at this level of this trend line, we wait for it to break this previous high, then show signs of retest, then we can go along with the trend. In other words, we are still going to be bullish on the pound USD. So let's go to the next one. The next one we're checking out is gold. Let's check out gold. Yeah, before we continue, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and if you may be at any level at any time you find the content of this video very useful, please do to click the subscribe button below. That's the way you can appreciate this channel, and don't forget to click the bell icon beside it. And please do to give this video a thumbs up, and also you can also share this video with your friends. Okay, let's go into the rest of the analysis for the week. Let's mark our previous structure, which is something right here. Let's take it in. Let's say mark this through. Sorry, please. Okay, so here is it. You can see the low momentum candle, as I always say, which is this particular one, followed by the signs of the boost coming back into the market, which is what is currently happening. So what we're going to be expecting is the market to break above this trend line. Then it tests this. Let me make it clearer. Break above this trend line. It tests this particular structure, which is because it has been obeyed several times at this particular level. So once it break above it, shows signs of retest of it, then we can go long on this particular trade. And if you're going long on this particular trade, that means our stop loss is going to be below the previous low. Oh, sorry, please. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. A little bit of let me call it distraction. Okay, so let's continue. So I said, if the market happens to give us signs of breaking above this level, remember this is the level which has been tested several times at this level. So we expect the market to show signs of pullback. Then once it gives us the pullback signs, and of course the continuation which will happen at this level, then we can go long on gold. So that means we are still going to be long on gold once it does what we just said right now. So let's just go into the stance room. We are almost done. So that the next we'll be checking out is the let's check the let's check the USD card. That's the Aussie Canadian dollar. The Aussie Canadian dollar, let's see what it has to offer. Okay. The trend is already broken. Okay, then let's go ahead and mark this our lower here. Good. So okay, so we can see the market the same, or let me say more like a reverse of what happened in the pound USD, similar to what we are expected to happen on the Aussie Canadian dollar, because the market actually broke below this previous structure, which was right here, broke below it, then show signs of retest of that particular structure. Remember that structure be tested at this level, still came here at this level, but what forms series of what of lower highs and lower lows, then coming back into that particular zone again. That tells us that the bears are now what ready to take charge of this market. But still, let's zoom the market to see what really they can do. Okay, sorry, please. Let's zoom the market. As you can see at this level, you can see the bulls and the bears having a little bit of indecision, because the bears are neither winning, neither the what, neither the bulls. So what we're going to be expecting is for the market to give us what is here to do next. Remember, I don't just trade along with it. You don't just trade because it's on your level or it gives you signals. You wait for the market to start moving in the direction which you expect it to move. And which direction are we expecting the Aussie Canadian dollar to move? Is to the downside. Why? Because we can see breaking previous words. Let's just go to the 4-hour chart. That was where I did this particular analysis. Let's go to the 4-hour charts. Good. You can see that this 4-hour chart, you can see that the market. Okay, let's just use this. You can see the market forming was series of what? Lower highs and lower lows. And forming that, coming back to this particular structure or this particular level, breaking below this particular level, what you're going to expect at this level is what? Is for to give us a retest of that particular zone, which is a retest of this particular structure, then showing signs of the bears coming back into the market. And of course, you can see the bears are still strongly in control of this market. But of course, we still expect the boost to show signs. We still expect those already on this state to take profits. So taking profit, that means they must make a little bit of what? Of retracer back to probably maybe this particular to this previous zone right here. So once that happens, then we can short this particular Aussie Canadian dollar. So that means we be short on the Aussie Canadian dollar once it breaks up this particular structure, show signs of what? Of retest and continuation. So we'll be shorting on what? On the Aussie Canadian dollar. So let's go to the next one. The next we'll be checking out is the euro. Let's check the euro Aussie. And please, it has to be fast at this level, so we don't have to waste a lot of time. Let's just mark the zones. Here's what we see. Here's the level of the structure being expected. Here's our point of reference. So what do we expect? What we're expecting on this is what? Is breaking above our point of reference, retesting it, and of course going along with this particular trend right here. So that's this again for Euro Aussie dollar. So what we're expecting is what? Is to break this particular level of reference. Once it breaks above it, shows sign of retest, of course we go along with the trend. So we don't have more to say about the Euro Aussie. So let's go to the next one, which is the Euro card. We expect to be a little bit similar. Euro card is going to be short. Okay, I think zooming this right here, we can see. You can see this. So at this level, what we're going to be expecting is the market breaking. Okay, so let's use this. Breaking below this, shows out of retest, and of course continuation. Otherwise, we wait for the market to break above this level, retesting it, and of course giving us signs of continuation. So that's what we'll be expecting of the Euro Canadian dollar. I repeat, breaks below this level, retesting it, of course showing all signs of continuation, or breaking above this, retesting this, or then giving us signs of what? Of continuation. So where will our stop loss be? As usual, our stop loss is going to be below the previous low. If it gives us this, that means at this level of high, that's our stop loss is going to be. And of course, our take profit is going to be open because we are riding along with the trend. And if this level, our stop is still going to be at this particular zone still, then our take profit is going to be what? Open. Why? Because we are still going to what? Be riding along with the trend. So that's it for the Euro card. So let's go to the next one, which is going to be the New Zealand Canadian dollar. And that will be the final one for today. So I'm trying to rush it up so the video doesn't get too long. Similar structure with that of I think Euro card. You can do all this analysis yourself. Remember, this isn't a financial advice. We are not telling you this is a perfect way to trade. You can always do your own analysis and compare it with our own before you go in with your real money. So let's zoom it out. So you can see the series of what? Of lower highs and lower lows, breaking previous lows and forming new ones. So what we're going to expect, we're expecting that same pattern to continue, thereby breaking this previous level at this level, which it actually just does, then giving a sign of retest and of course continuation of this particular trend. So that is what you're going to expect of the New Zealand Canadian dollar. So you're going to be expecting the New Zealand Canadian dollar to be what? To be short. You're going to be what? Short on the New Zealand Canadian dollar, and of course with our stop loss at this level, which I just do right here. So as a recap, on the Euro USD, we are going to be long. We are going to be long on the Hugo Jpy. We are going to be long on pound USD, and of course gold we are going to be long. On Aussie Canadian dollar we are going to be short. On the Euro Aussie dollar we are going to be long. On the Euro Canadian dollar we are going to be long. And finally on the New Zealand Canadian dollar, which we just did now, we are currently going to be short. All this is for when the market opens. Once again, I wish you all a successful trading week. Don't forget, you can drop your comment in the comment section. And for those interested in options trading, we'll be having our first option trading class this coming Monday, which is the 24th. I think so, yeah. Which is 24th of May 2021. And of course, if you are watching this video after the 24th, you can always join the group. The link will be given in the description. Once you join the group, we always give you the our previous lessons and what you need to know before you can go into options trading. Once again, if you haven't subscribed, if this is your first time on this particular channel, all we do about is talk about Forex and trading in general. So if you know you want to maybe increase your knowledge, you want to share knowledge with other traders, don't forget to always subscribe to the channel. Click the bell icon beside it, that way you get notified when we post a video. And please do it to give this video a thumbs up and share with your friends. And also remember, our email is given in the description. Just do it to just hit us up with your mails and maybe your questions or whatever it is you want us to know. Once again, thank you so much, and we wish you all a successful trading week ahead. Bye for now.